old Bromwich is out riding again on that electric contraption, my friend. He's got a camera mounted on his brim, filming content for his channel on a whim. He's just a Midlands cowboy on a battery-powered horse, making his video fortune on a different kind of force.
Right, so good afternoon, folks. It's July the 13th, and it's the day after the night before, if you're a football fan. And yeah, England managed to scrape through to the semi-finals of the World Cup after beating Norway 2-1. And now they've got to face the might of Argentina, so that could be fun. Anyway, we're just cutting through Dartmouth Park. It's quite a strong breeze today, as you can probably hear through the microphone. So we're just going to cut across through to the next path. Which will take us out of the park. So we're just making our way down Salters Lane, which is now pothole free after it's been resurfaced. Ice cream van on the right hand side there, they're doing a very good trade. So yeah, I think the valley's proving a popular place to visit today in the sun. It's not quite as warm as it has been. It's not in the 30s anymore, we're down to sort of 27, 28, which isn't too bad. Still warm when you're cycling. But we're heading down now towards the car park at the entrance to the valley proper. So for those of you interested in visiting the valley, if you're driving, that's a summary there of the parking charges. 40p for up to an hour, 80p for 2 hours, up to £2 for over 4 hours, so not too bad compared to some other visitor attractions. Right, so we're heading into the valley into Priory Woods Reserve. Cheers. So we're now heading up to a bridge, and it's going to get rather noisy with traffic. I'll explain why in a second. So I can hope you can hear me over the traffic noise. We're currently above the M5 link road, which links the M5 and M6 together, and the traffic leading away from us is joining the M5 at junction 1, about a third of a mile in front of us, and the M5 runs from junction 1 here at West Brom down to Exeter in Devon for a length of 163 miles. And the first sections opened in 1962, but the M5 in its entirety wasn't completed until 1977. And the section we're on at the moment, say, links the M5 to the M6. It's actually called the Rail Interchange. We're now looking the other way towards the M6, and the M6 is the longest motorway in the UK, which stretches for some 232 miles from Rugby, with its junction of the M1, up to the Scottish borders near Gretna. As you can see, even though it's a Sunday afternoon, the motorway is exceptionally busy. So we're just leaving the noise of the motorway behind us and venturing into the valley proper. A little bit quieter, it's better. And a little bit of shade too. So plenty of walks around the valley. And very, very popular with people. I thought there'd be more people about than there are today, but just come up to the golf course on our right hand side. A few people playing golf there. Just having to avoid a few holes in the track. Never quite seen the attraction of golf, but it seems to be a very popular pastime. Just about managed crazy golf, playing that with my great nephew. He enjoys a game of crazy golf when I'm down in Devon. He usually beats me as well. So yeah, we're making our way through to some ruins I want to show you just ahead. So we're actually now at the site of the ruins of Sandwell Priory. Not sure if you can make them out. I'll put some video on from my phone in a minute. But yeah, as I say, these are the excavated ruins of Sandwell Priory. Now, the priory was founded by William de Feeney, I think that's how you pronounce it, around about 1180 to 1190, not quite sure of the exact date. And William was succeeded by his son Richard around about 1212. And it's believed that a hermitage stood at the site next to the well before the priory was established. And obviously the well gives part of it, its name to part of Sandwell. The priory had a fairly turbulent history and suffered considerably from mismanagement. And over the years, the endowments of the priory grew piecemeal over the years, and successive priors fought legal battles to maintain its rights and privileges. And there were major contests between the priors and the Parles family of Answorth in the 13th century. The priory was finally dissolved in 1525 at the behest of Cardinal Wolsey. And the priory had 2 water mills at West Bromwich. It also had lands in various places around the West Midlands, including Dudley, Tipton, Great Bar, Little Bar and Arborne. So I will put some video from my phone onto the video. So you can see the footings there of the priory. More of a wall there. as we move round. And this is all that remains now of Sandwell Priory. We're now on a path alongside a pool, which is Swan Pool, which is a boating pool here in Sandwell Valley. I haven't been able to film too much of it because there's a lot of families sunbathing. So there are no boats on the pool today, but people kayaking out there in the distance. Lots of birds on the water. So I can't film too much of it as I cycle along because people and families sunbathing. I don't want to intrude on their privacy. So as I said earlier, as you can see, there are people kayaking on the pool. There were a couple of people bodyboarding, but it's quite windy and I think they were having trouble staying upright. But yeah, it's a very popular pool. And in front of us is Forge Mill Lake. You can see it's very popular with swans, ducks and geese. It is also home to an RSPB reserve. Don't think you get boats on Forge Mill Lake, but again, it's another popular part of Sandwell Valley. Probably a bit bouncy on camera, but this is one of the gravel trails which leads around Forge Mill Lake. That's on our left hand side, and on our right hand side you've got the River Tame. So the amount of people who live in West Bromwich and Sandwell and don't realise we actually have a river flowing through Sandwell. No, it's not the River Severn, it's not the River Avon, it's not the River Thames, but it is still a river. So we're just going back up to the second bridge to take us over the M5 motorway. Bit bumpy. As you can see, some people take to pushing the bikes. Right then, folks. After that bit of excitement, nearly being wiped out by a line bike, we're now making our way back towards Dartmouth Park. So, battery's getting low. So, thanks for watching. Shorter video than usual, but if you've enjoyed it, please think of subscribing. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the notification bell. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope to see you again soon. So take care, folks. Watch, here you go. Bye now.